That's how I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video.
What's goody, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in this daggone break room, y'all. Oh boy. All right. Y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all pretty much know what type of conversations we're gonna get into this good Saturday evening. Happy Saturday to each and every one of you all. I hope everybody is feeling good and doing great. And welcome back, y'all, to the daggone break room. So we got Kendra G and versus reaction channels in the break room. We got Peyton Marie blocks Paypals in the break room. We also have Kaylani's dad, Olivia's youngest child, Joey, is the name that she's given him. Apparently, y'all, he has touched down and he is in the building with Olivia's mother. And Olivia has been so gleeful. Apparently, she got her car. And so, you know, it's funny because when the things was thick over there, but she didn't mutter Joey's name. But child, now your mama in town and you get in a car and apparently looking for a job, and all of a sudden Joey pops up. You know, when we were in the thick of things, she didn't even mention the man's name. Now, you know, the waters are not as shaky, and here comes Joey riding around in the new car. Child, I believe he was driving the car. I said, baby, a mess. You hear me? So yeah, so we're gonna get into these conversations. Make sure you guys clock into the break room. Do understand this is a reaction channel. It's a shame that you even have to make these statements. This is a reaction channel, and what we do over here is react to content under the Fair Use Copyright Act. And child, we're gonna get right on into it. Yeah, I think he was too, Sean. But I mean, are we surprised that Joey was driving her car? Hell, she had Zolo driving Gerard's car, so might as well let Joey drive the car that apparently or allegedly her mama got for her. One thing's for sure, two things for certain. She didn't get a car until her mama came to town. Olivia could have been got another car, but miraculously your mama pop up and all of a sudden car keys is floating around. I said, a mess. But we all know that lady's a mess over there. But y'all, I want to get into this Peyton Charles situation. Y'all know we've been talking. I think she got a regular car, bougie girl. I don't think she didn't get a minivan. We'll get more into it, y'all, because I just peeked at it for just about 5 minutes. She did a couple of lives. She did one where she said shot o'clock, and then two more. One where she was in the car with Joey, and then another one where she was in her office room. I think all these were yesterday, I believe, but we'll get into it because I want to talk about Peyton first. Yeah, that's true, Pearl. That's true. So y'all know October the 1st, Peyton announced on Instagram that she was pregnant, okay, and pregnant with a set of twins, and we all were like, oh, okay, girl. I mean, the last time we known of anything of you being with a man, I mean, you was fighting back to tears because you found out that man that we like to call over here teacher babe, but she calls him big. You were fighting the tears back to find out that this man was sleeping with one of your Paypals. Okay? So when she announced the pregnancy, again, since that guy, which she came out with that announcement about 5 or 6 months ago. It was around April of this year. again, I don't watch all of Peyton's videos, but the ones I do watch, I didn't hear her mention anything about a guy, right? Like there's a new love interest, and then all of a sudden she pops out on Instagram with a photo and with a baby bump. Okay, so we were all like, no, she did not confirm it was Teacher Bay's baby, Nisha. Again, this is all an assumption. Even with her latest video that she put out that we reacted to, the information, like she didn't, obviously, y'all, at this point, Peyton doesn't have to tell us. Oh, thank you, Celestine. At this point, obviously, you guys, Peyton does not have to tell us who she's pregnant by. Yeah, she doesn't have to tell us that. That's her business. What was also her business is finding out this man was cheating on you. That was her business too. But I guess she wanted to be relatable, transparent, and came to the internet to tell us a story. And so a lot of people was like, oh, okay, girl. I mean, here's the thing, like I said in reaction before, were people shocked that Peyton got cheated on? I don't know why people would be shocked, because unfortunately, men and women get cheated on. Okay. So that's that, I was kind of shocked that she was forthcoming with the information. That's what I was shocked about. But her getting cheated on, I wasn't shocked. I was like, oh, dang, that's messed up, girl. Better luck next time. Okay. And Peyton has told us before, like right before she got with Big, she was with another guy for a short period of time. And she came and told us that story. She wasn't really showing him off, the other guy before Big. She wasn't really showing him off like that, but I believe she was really into Big. So again, who's the father of her child? She has not released that information. Will she ever? I mean, only time will tell. But apparently there's a rumor going around that Peyton is supposed to be quitting YouTube. Yeah, I agree, Latrice. I guess apparently there's some type of rumor going around that Peyton is supposed to be leaving YouTube. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't remember hearing her say that. Does Peyton need YouTube income? Yeah, I don't know. I would think her sponsorships that she does, she can do those on TikTok and Instagram. She doesn't necessarily have to do them, or she can keep doing her sponsorships on Instagram, but she doesn't have to vlog her life. Right? She definitely does not have to do that. So, but my question is, I guess I don't, and to your point, Latrice, you said TMR, be easy, sis. Those Paypals don't play about Peyton. You know what? I think that is the weirdest statement. Not because you said it. It's just like, okay, if people ride for her, that's great. But at the end of the day, y'all, this is social media. This is a gossip hub. People get on here to be social, talk about topics, things that are going on in the world. Obviously, we'll talk about what people who are putting up things that's going on in their personal lives. We'll discuss that because you put it on a public platform. I don't understand. My thing is this: you can question, like a lot of people, and let's be honest, y'all. Obviously, there are some people who doesn't care that Peyton is 42 and pregnant by apparently or allegedly the guy that she said cheated on her, Teacher Bay, right? Obviously, and I think a lot of people take Peyton to be a little smarter than that. Like, why would you get yourself caught up like that? But the reality is, y'all, people get caught up in situations. Smart folks, dumb folks, people are capable of getting caught up. It's that love thing. It's a strong thing. And so, again, none of this would be. Peyton said initially when she brought the news to the internet about finding out that Big cheated on her, Peyton initially brought that news to the internet, and she basically said ever since she showed that guy, that's where everything went wrong. She said she felt like at first she was apprehensive about showing Big, and then she ended up showing him, and she felt like that's when everything broke loose. But you if you want to show your significant other, you should be able to show your significant other. Like, let's be honest, it's always going to be some tea, because before he got with you, obviously he was with somebody else. And there's a history with other women prior to Peyton. Unfortunately for Peyton, once she showed this guy, he was doing dirt that she was not aware of, right? So apparently the lady that Peyton says he cheated with, apparently he was with that woman before Peyton. And apparently, based off the story, Peyton told us that the lady said to her, like, Peyton repeated what the woman said. They were still messing around while she was with Big. So, and a lot of people are like, once a creep, always a creep. In some ways, that can be true, So, but at the end of the day, y'all, my thing is this. Like I've always told people, y'all, we can't expect no more from these folks because they drive nice cars and live in a nice house and got maybe a couple zeros in their bank account. At the end of the day, child, these people put on their pants one leg at a time, just like we do. Peyton is no different than you and I. She's a regular chick who got lucky on social media, found a niche, and made money off of it. But the way she dates and the way she deals with situations could be just like you in the chat. She no different than anybody else. Let me tell y'all something. This is the problem with people. Baby, you are never to put anyone on a pedestal higher than God. God is the only person you're supposed to put on a pedestal, because at the end of the day, people can do what? Let you down every time. So you're not supposed to put man on no pedestal. Because the same pedestal you heighten her up on, how come you can't sit at the same level? To put her on a pedestal is to, or let me say this, to put anybody on a pedestal is to say that you can never achieve what they got going on. So to me, that's thinking less of yourself. Look, I admire Peyton for her hustle. I admire her for her vlogs, as far as her fashion and trips that she takes. I think I enjoy those, right? But as far as me putting this lady on a pedestal and make me feel like I can't say nothing about her because I don't want to make her mad, let's be honest, y'all, I will never meet Peyton a day in my damn life. And if I just so happen to bump into her somewhere, oh well. I can still have my opinion about a lady who's on the internet just as well as she can have an opinion about anybody else. So I don't understand what the big hoopla is about. But y'all, let's get into this video that I found on TikTok. And let me show y'all this video first, and then we'll get into that conversation. Give me a moment. Yeah, I just don't get it with these. Somebody left a comment in one of my Peyton reactions a week or so ago, and they said, the person said, I have retired from watching these girly vloggers. The person said, I have just retired from watching them. Like, I just don't get into their content anymore. Give me a moment, y'all. Okay. Okay, you guys, let's get into this video right here.
Okay, this is real funny to me because when she said it, I thought about it because I don't look for people who like block people. I honestly truly don't care because I look at this as social media. So when she made that comment, I went and looked and I noticed that I'm also blocked. But in my video, I promise y'all, I was being nice, respectful. I just was giving my opinion like I would. But it's just so funny to me that a public figure would go through all this to be blocking somebody because they give an opinion on some stuff that you put out there. I don't get it. But you was cool with that nigga sitting at that dinner table with that crop top on when you was in one vlog telling us about how you didn't even like niggas who had on the like the crop shirts, but you had on a whole ball gown at the dinner and he had on a crop top and he stood up like a YN while you got on a whole ball gown, but you said you ain't like niggas like that. What we doing? What we doing? But you mad at us, people who truly support you, for giving our opinion? Pick a side, Peyton. Pick a side. You can't do that. You can't do that, friend. You can't come on here and tell us that he cheated, he did this, he did that. The lady was your sub and he cheated with the daughter, then he was still cheating with the daughter, then the girl had the pictures. You told us that. So how you gonna be mad about something you told us and we have an opinion? How? Doing the same thing that you do on the internet. How? When you got people who been supporting you since when you told us about when you was Ubering, when you was in the military to now. So now that we watch you put the pool in the house and we the people that's helping you put the pool in the back of your house, now you mad at everybody for our opinion and nobody got on this internet and disrespect you, but you cool with that nigga with that crop top on who you claim that you didn't like niggas with crop tops on? Man, stop playing with me. Don't nobody care about no fucking blog, girl. This is social media. And I never said anything because if we want to really break it down, we can break all the vlogs down and everybody can make a bag. Everybody can make a bag and break all of them down. But guess what? On my mama, I don't care because you don't affect if these bitches go on or off or not. You don't got nothing to do with if these lights go on and off. I don't care. I was just giving my opinion, babe, and I'm gonna continue to do that. You blocking somebody on a free app. Be fucking for real. Okay, this is real funny to me.
You blocking somebody on a free app.
Because I don't look for people who like block people.
Hold on, sis. Peyton did say that. She did say that she blocked the content creator, and I figured out who the content creator was. Apparently, the lady took her channel down. There was a channel called React with Z. I had never seen her channel before, but apparently she was doing reactions on the girlies, right? And from my understanding, she was reacting to one of Peyton's videos, and Peyton's daughter Kyron came into the frame. And the reaction channel, the lady on the reaction channel, I believe her name is Z, I guess that's why I say React with Z, posed a question to her audience and asked if Kyron had autism. Now, and I guess obviously Peyton took offense to that because Peyton did a YouTube Shorts. Well, she did a video and she mentioned that in the video. And at that point, she mentioned the girl's name, but I didn't know who she was talking about. I wasn't familiar with the channel. Well, apparently the lady got a lot of backlash because Peyton showed rage in her video of the lady proposing that question. The Peypals apparently went over there and harassed a woman. And this is an assumption based off the information I saw. I guess the woman took her channel down because she felt like it wasn't worth it. And so, I mean, when you're dealing with people, y'all, it's to be expected. A lot of times, especially on this YouTube app, I feel like a lot of times these people act like gangs or cliques. And, they do the same thing with Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, what they call Nicki Minaj people, whatever they call them. And then I guess Cardi B people are the Barbs, and they have their own little cliquish thing they got going on and terrorizing people that speak down on Cardi or speak down on Nicki. Like it's weird how people have these parasocial relationships with people on the internet. Like it's okay to be a fan of somebody, like enjoy their content or enjoy their music or enjoy their acting.
There's nothing wrong with that. But when you get to the point where, you're being very malicious, and let's be honest, if something happens to one of Peyton's audience members, it's not like Peyton can personally go to each and every funeral of something that happened to one of her quote unquote Paypals. Again, not saying because Peyton's not going to show up to your funeral that should mean that you shouldn't enjoy her, but I don't know. I just feel like people have strange relationships with strangers on the internet. That's just my opinion. But go off if that's what y'all want to do. Yeah, people do talk about Blue Ivy, and I've never heard Beyonce coming out here commenting to the people who has made fun of Blue Ivy throughout the years. Like I've literally never heard her mention anything. Should we ask questions in her reactions because she doesn't know about them? She was very new to reactions. She was very new to reactions. Okay, you're talking about the Z lady was very new to reactions. Yeah. Again, I don't know. But y'all know recently, I showed you guys recently that Peyton also put up um, that her content is now copywritten. And that's going to bring us into our next conversation about Kendra G. Y'all know she put this up in her latest vlog where her content is copywritten. And, obviously this has nothing to do with you all as the viewers because that has nothing to do with y'all because you guys you don't do content, you don't do reaction channels. But obviously for somebody like myself and a host of others, who use the content to for satire or commentary or for whatever those purposes that we're using the videos for, there are ways around that because at the end of the day there's a such reaction channels are covered under the Fair Use Act. But when you get into this situation, this legal situation, because again it's a legal situation, when you get into these situations, it costs money to sue somebody in the copyright for copyright infringement with the federal government. Y'all can cost thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. It's very, very expensive. And unless you are continuously making thousands and thousands of dollars on each and every reaction video that you put out, sometimes you just got to understand, like, is it really worth the fight? Not saying that you shouldn't fight for what you believe in, but sometimes is it really worth it? Like, I don't know. It just seems weird how all this is going on. I never understood why these vloggers, quote unquote vloggers, got in the middle of what we're doing as reaction channels. I don't understand why they even care. Me personally, as long as somebody is not bullying you, harassing you, causing you to lose money, let's be honest, these reaction channels do not cause these content creators to lose money. If anything, it enhances their ability to make money because our videos pushes more people over there to their channel. It's like just like our videos pushes people to their channels, their videos push people to our channel, right? It's like a washing hand type thing. One hand washes the other. You say, yes, I watch Z Reacts channel. In my opinion, her content wasn't malicious. She reacted more on Chelsea Janae. She did one reaction of Peyton. Oh, she did one reaction. That's true, Woo Honey. She cannot, and that's another thing. You cannot literally take everybody to court. So I don't know, y'all. I think people who feel like they have a little coin feel like they can use that because let's be honest, y'all. Who wants to spend their money in court? Like, if I want to spend my money, I want to spend it on vacations, enhancing my home, and things in my personal life, that will actually benefit me. But like I said, I don't know the context of why the Z lady took her channel down, but from my understanding, that is the reason. And I just don't understand why people are upset because folks are not embracing the idea of quote unquote Peyton being pregnant by allegedly the guy that cheated on her. Again, understanding that people get cheated on, but in my opinion, again, not really knowing much about Teacher Bay, the guy that Peyton was dealing, again, he's a teacher. I'm just going to assume that Peyton makes more money than him. I believe Peyton actually said that in a video that she makes more money than him. So with that being said, obviously, if she makes more money than him, then she's doing what? She's bringing more to the table. You know, um, in my opinion, he he benefited from dealing with her, right? And then do you guys remember the whole bowling alley situation when Peyton and the other woman had a conversation and they basically decided to confront Big without Big knowing? And Peyton decided to, her and Big went out on a makeshift date to the bowling alley. And Peyton's plan was to have the lady meet her up there so they both can confront Big. But if you listen to the story that Peyton told, Peyton didn't really get a chance to say anything. Like, the confronting never really happened because immediately when Big saw that woman, he immediately went off on that lady. He immediately went off because he was on the defensive, because obviously he wasn't aware that Peyton blew up the spot on him. Like, Peyton was aware that he was cheating with this woman. So obviously when a guilty person gets caught, they do what? They act out. And so I don't know. It just didn't sit right with me with the whole bowling alley situation. And that's another thing. I'm pretty sure Peyton did not know that man was going to react that way. Because if she had known that Big would react to that woman that way, as a woman, I'm pretty sure Peyton would have been like, nah, sis, I don't think that's a good idea. And that's another thing. They decided to, Peyton decided for them to meet in a bowling alley at a very public place to maybe minimize him reacting on that woman that way. And that man literally did not care. Like, he was ready to jump on that lady. So yeah, I saw that Keisha Kaylee announced that she's pregnant. Yeah, we saw that. Well, which we already kind of knew, but she just announced it. So let's real quick get into another video of Kendra G taking a reaction channel to court. So this reaction channel did a reaction on the man who actually went to court. The man who Kendra G took to court, his channel is called MABW or MBAW, something to that effect. Men Against something women. And so he does reaction videos, and apparently he just recently started doing reaction videos to Kendra G's dating show. And Kendra G was livid. Okay. She did not like the fact that especially men reacted to her dating show. It almost seems like Kendra took it as an insult to her, when essentially people were really just reacting for the most part to the people that came onto her dating show. Now, obviously, even myself, when I have reacted on Kendra G's dating show, I have reacted to some of the ways that Kendra handled the guest on her show. A lot of you guys also said in the comments, like, you didn't like her response or how she handled that person. But Kendra G also is another person that did what Peyton did, copyrighted her videos and blah, 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 blah. Well, it didn't work out for her. So let's get into that video, y'all. All right. Yeah, I believe so, Nisha. I think a lot of the reason why Peyton did it like that, and again, this is my personal opinion, and I'm entitled to have it. It could be right or it could be wrong. I'm entitled to have it. A lot of me felt like the reason why Kendra did that because she really wanted to see was that man going to, fight for the right to be with her. I think Peyton felt like she was the prize because she, make more money and she's, have done a lot of work to her body and things of that nature. So I think in a way I don't know, just watching Kendra, or I keep saying Kendra because we're going to talk about Kendra, but just watching Peyton and how she carries herself, I don't know, something just told me. Now, although she did buy the lady a new phone because the guy broke her phone, like the way that man responded to the other woman, being all aggressive to her when you were just sleeping with the woman a week before this incident happened, like that stuff was so weird to me. So again, if Peyton is pregnant by that guy and she decides to pursue a relationship with him or whatever, I don't think it's smart, because the way he responded to that woman, getting ready to jump on that woman. And I guess Peyton, if I remember the story correctly, Peyton jumped in to ensure that he wouldn't jump on her. I don't know, y'all. I think that's just really weird. Okay, so let's get into this video. I don't know, his aggressive behavior to that other woman as if she did something wrong. I don't know, that just rubbed me the wrong way. It's like, how are you going to be aggressive to the woman that you were sleeping with when she finds out that you're sleeping with another woman? And then she comes to the bowling alley to confront you. Why are you mad at her? You need to be mad at yourself, Mr. Teacher Bay, because you are the reason these two women are standing in the bowling alley looking at you, basically like, what you getting ready to do, Ninja? It was definitely a cowardly effort, what he did, the way he responded to that lady.
Kendra, please hold this L. Let's get right to it.
Woo! Kendra G SUES.
Since 2020, Kendra G has successfully been one of the best dating shows, or most known dating shows, in Black America. Her Kendra G Single Lives is all over the internet, on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Now it's a dating app, but at first it started as a live dating show. And still, it happens. People come on, mainly women, and talk about what they're looking for in a man, and then also men also join in on the conversation. And so what happens is some of these people that are coming onto the show are delusional, and from time to time I'll react to it, but not just me. Other content creators will react to it. And this is a problem for Kendra G, because what she doesn't realize is that the more people are reacting to your content, the bigger the show is getting. It's basically free promotion, even if the people are criticizing the guests or her. But Kendra G got tired of that, and she issued this warning.
You could just lose your YouTube page in the process, because that's what will happen. My dating app is not to be played with. Okay, there are true copyright laws, and that is why in one day 15 videos got removed. In one day. My lawyer team worked on this yesterday on a holiday weekend, because I told them this is very serious to me. And this morning I woke up and the videos were gone.
And then she said this.
And also someone said fair use is law. Fair use, and also for everybody that don't know, fair use is not even determined by YouTube. Fair use is determined by a judge. So a lot of times a lot of these YouTubers just don't have the coins to go to court, but that's really who decides fair use. A judge decides, not YouTube. You can look that up for yourself.
So basically she's saying, listen, you don't really have the right with fair use to use my stuff, because if you do and my copyright is there, I'm going to take your channel down. But I want to talk about, what is fair use?
Fair use is a legal doctrine that allows you to use copyrighted materials under certain circumstances without getting permission from the copyright owners.
So as you guys see, fair use gives you the right, or anybody the right, to review copyrighted material. Now, there are many different ways you can do it, but I'll just break it down for a YouTuber. If you're a YouTuber and you're reviewing something, let's say, for example, Alba and Preach, they are a commentary channel, and they are typically critical of somebody, right? Is it lawful for them to do so?
Scenario number 2, criticism. Critics are allowed to use copyright materials for their reviews. For example, if a music critic is reviewing an album, they can use small portions of the song to provide their expert opinion.
As you heard, criticism is a part of fair use, and that would apply to somebody doing a reaction video on YouTube. Okay, this would be the case, and that would include Kendra G's content. It doesn't matter if she likes it or not. By default, somebody can use fair use. That's just clearly what you can do. And this is what happened with this particular YouTuber by the name of MABW. I didn't hear about him.
Okay, so this is the guy who Kendra G sued. So initially what she did is she struck his channel. She struck his channel twice. She took down 10 videos. And what he did is he countersued in YouTube. You can do that. And he was able to win back his videos. The used to have his videos in existence, and the strikes were removed. Well, what he ended up doing, either in a video or in a live stream, he was talking to his audience and basically was celebrating the fact that he was able to get the strikes removed and was able to get his videos back up. And for all of you guys who follow my channel throughout the years, y'all know I've had situations where my channel has been struck. Obviously, I'm still here. So what ended up happening is in the video or the live stream, I don't remember which one it was, he was basically telling his audience, y'all go blow up the spot. Okay, y'all go blow up the spot. Basically saying, go over there and, I don't know, say nan nanny boo boo in her comment section. Well, Kendra took it as he was telling people to come to her house, because what you guys don't know is when you countersue in YouTube, you have to put all your identifying information as far as your real name, address, all that information. The person, so each content creator has your personal information. So Kendra was aware of that. So she made it like, oh, this man know where I live at. So he's sending people to come harm me. So she ended up putting a restraining order on this man. Now, listen to what I just said, y'all. The same thing that we talked about with that situation with Olivia and Jasmine. This is the strangest thing to me. Kendra G is over there running a dating app. She has a podcast now. She's doing her dating app across several social media platforms. She's doing shows. She's doing interviews. You would think this lady would be so busy with perfecting her craft that she wouldn't have time to sit and watch videos. But what happens is, even if Kendra is not the one per se watching to see where her name is, probably like she's searching her name on YouTube, obviously the people that follow her are probably in her DMs or sending her emails. Well, they end up going to court for this copyright thing, and Kendra lost. The judge that was presiding over this was a Black female. Okay, so let me tell you that. She was a Black female. Kendra's attorney, who took this to court with her, who represented Kendra, probably was by far the worst attorney, because literally they had no case. But he took Kendra's money, because, you know, when you see a sucker, you'll lick him. He took Kendra's money knowing that Kendra did not have a case.
Up until today, but MABW is a reaction channel. He typically, you know, it's kind of like a red pill guy from what I can see. He reacts to dating shows, Pop the Balloon, and of course Kendra G. All right, that's a big bulk of his content. But for whatever reason, Kendra G saw his content and decided that she would do something about it.
About a month ago, a little over a month ago, your boy MABW, I got hit with a restraining order from Kendra Sleaze. And that restraining order pretty much came after your boy MABW won his counter notification that my DMCA claim, okay? 10 videos put back up, 2 strikes were removed. Once that happened, about a week later, possibly 2 weeks later, I got hit with a restraining order from Kendra Sleaze. Now, Your boy MABW, I've only been to California one time. When I went to Cali, that was back in about 2006, 2005. So that should tell y'all right there how long it's been since your boy MABW has been to Cali. And I don't even care about going back. I've told y'all before, Cali is not an interest of mine. And if I want to be on some and in the sunshine, I'll just take my ass to Jamaica. Y'all know how your boy MABW do.
So what she tried to do was to take down his channel. All right. This is called a copyright strike or copyright takedown. Basically, if you're a YouTuber, what you can do is say, listen, this particular person is using my content unethically. And so what I want to do is take the channel down. So probably what happened is, number one, he's reviewing her content and not blurring out the.
So let me say this, y'all. I think one of the biggest reasons Kendra went for this man's small reaction channel, where there's another channel called I think it's Mediocre Tutorials. He's a bigger channel that reacts on Kendra G. Now, I believe Kendra G, don't quote me, but I think she struck his channel as too, but she didn't go as far as suing him for, harassment, restraining order. She didn't go as far with that channel. And I think one of the reasons Kendra just doesn't like this man. And one of the biggest reasons is, if you guys heard him, he referenced Kendra as Kendra Sleaze. That's what he calls her, Kendra Sleaze. And here's the thing. He can call her what he wants to. Me personally, I don't think it's a need to transform that, calling her like she's a sleazoid. I mean, even if that's his feeling, but he has the right to reference her, that he doesn't have to call her Kendra G. If he wants to give her a nickname, y'all know over here we gave the moms nicknames, but I mean, we haven't went that, or at least I haven't went that far. But I think that's what it is. She just literally don't like this man.
Logo. So what she can say is, okay, well, he's using content with my copyrighted logo. And then also she's putting in the complaint, the timestamp. So he's reviewing my content. But what happens is, if you're a YouTuber, if you're recreating or adding value to the original content, you're okay by default, right? So if you were to take this same video in which I'm reviewing, and you add value to the video, you add your commentary to the video, you add some more clips to the video, then you're recreating my entire video. Now, if you just take my entire video and then you upload it to your channel, then I have the right to say that you're using copyrighted material. But again, if you are using my video to enhance your talking points or a position, then by default, you're okay with that. And if I try to submit a copyright strike against you, and let's say YouTube takes your video down, you can do what is called a counter notification. Now, this is what he did. Now, once you submit a counter notification to you,
and I'm sorry, I think I counted something. That's what it's called, a counter notification.
YouTube, what happens is YouTube says, listen, you guys have a disagreement. It's now going to go to court. Okay. It's going to go to court. So once it goes to court, it's in the hands of copyright law. Now, when you have to submit a counter notification, you have to submit your real name, your address, everything. Okay. You have to submit that information, and the person on the other side, for example, Kendra G, can see everything about you. She can see your full name, you know, where you live, everything like that. Okay, because you're submitting the counter notification claim. Now, what happened after he submitted the counter notification claim? He won. Now, because he won, he actually got his videos back. All right, so the 2 strikes that was on this, channel, and typically if you get 3, you're done. He was able to get those back, and then the videos that were taken down, she did it across 10 videos. She was trying to take his channel down, and then she lost. So he got that back. So then what she did was she tried to file a restraining order. Damn. And that's right. So you don't win one thing, you're bitter, right? Like, you are bitter. You go and you try to submit a restraining order on this man. Now, stop the show. I can understand if somebody is threatening or harassing you. And in this case, the man made a mistake. He said, hey, listen, y'all need to go over to her channel and blow up the spot. And all that meant was, go over there and comment on the video or something like that. But
I mean, maybe that did mean that, but Kendra can perceive it to mean something different, like blow up the spot. Let's just say maybe Kendra is not into, and again, I'm just saying, I don't know what Kendra is knowledgeable of, but maybe she's not knowledgeable of street jargon. Okay, maybe so when you hear blow up the spot, then obviously people are going to be like, wait, hold on, come blow up my house, because again, you have my address, I have yours. This is the problem I have with this whole situation. Kendra G, before she started doing this dating show, y'all know she was a radio personality in Chicago on a radio station. Obviously, once she started getting a lot of notoriety on the social media with her dating show, she ended up leaving. I think she was with WGCI, and she ended up leaving and doing this full time. And what you have found over the years is a lot of these celebrities are coming to places like YouTube. And obviously with them already having a big following, then regular everyday people like myself, this man, and many, many others, we get outshadowed because you got these big, these celebrities. Keke Palmer has a TV or podcast now. She interviewed Offset the other day. And I was like, damn, I didn't even know. Like, everybody has a podcast and they're right here on YouTube. And y'all, if y'all don't know, but at the end of the day, what started YouTube? Celebrities didn't start YouTube. They didn't get YouTube to people like ourselves, regular everyday people up here doing their cooking videos, their beauty tutorials, their vlogs of their people that are not famous, just regular every schmegler people is what built, in my opinion, this platform. And then you have people like Kendra and the host of Candy and all these celebrities running here to YouTube because, let's be honest, a lot of these celebrities are not making the coins that they used to make. So they're coming over here trying to get the piece of the pie because they seen the regular folks started being able to branch out, buy homes and cars and do really, really well for themselves. So they decided to come over here and tap in. And so I just really feel like because you think you're a celebrity that you can come over here and trump what I was doing before you was even thinking about it. Because y'all know 10 years ago, celebrities wasn't thinking about social. They wasn't thinking about YouTube. Now everybody, they either got a YouTube or a TikTok.
took it literally. Okay. And so she basically said, listen, I want to file a restraining order on this individual. Now, he lives obviously in another state. So, he had to go to court over it. But what happened with her explanation?
And he did have to go to court, but y'all, he ended up going to video court. He didn't have to travel to California because Kendra G lives in California. He didn't have to travel to California. We're not going to finish watching the rest of this video. He ended up winning. Okay, so that's basically what it was. The restraining order was thrown out. It was frivolous. And so what can happen is when you are continuously filing these erroneous claims when it comes to these YouTube strikes, you can mess around and lose your own channel doing that. You can mess around, because it'll start looking like you're harassing the person or persons that you keep striking. And then YouTube will do what? They'll pull you because now you're the troublemaker. So that's what I was saying about, again, I'm not saying that people shouldn't copyright their content. Copyright your content. It's out there for people to have the use to do that. So you can do that, but don't use that. Going back to Peyton Marie Charles, don't use that as a weapon, because just like you can fight, you don't think other people can fight. And I remember somebody in my chat, yes, I think that was Proud Mama Josh. She asked why wasn't I reacting on Kendra G's videos. And I mentioned because she has that copyright thing. And again, I know how to work through a copyright strike. I definitely, because it's been done to me quite a few times. So I know how to work through it. But y'all, at the end of the day, I'm not here to fight with these people, because there is so much content that I can talk about. I'll just talk about whatever. If that's proposing a problem, then I can just go talk about something else, in my opinion. Now, me personally, this MABW person, obviously not really fond of Kendra, and especially with him coming to him with the restraining order. This man was like, "No, sis, you're not gonna just play me like no like no wump. So I'm gonna go on and fight this." And he did, and he ended up winning. So I feel like Kendra's attorney knew that Kendra didn't have a case, but he knew Kendra had money. And like I said earlier, you see a sucker, you lick it. And she got licked because that attorney definitely took her for her billable hours. So real quick, let me show you guys something as well. And when it comes to Kendra G, now I notice now all of a sudden, when she first announced that she was copywriting her content, every video had the copyright infringement on the videos, right? And she didn't do all the videos. She basically started putting that copyright logo on all the videos from the time she made the announcement moving forward, which has been about a month or two ago. Okay, probably about 2 months ago. But I want you guys to take a look at something. I'll pull up her channel. Kendra is not getting nowhere near the views that she used to get on the dating show, because let's be honest, y'all, the dating show is kind of played out at this point. It's kind of played out. One of the other reasons I stopped reacting on it, because I just got bored watching it. It wasn't entertaining to me anymore. But if you look now, these are the views that she's getting on these videos, because she's going live in the dating app. So in order for you to, obviously she can bring it here to the YouTube platform. But if you wanted to get it before she puts the copyright logo on it, you would literally have to pay for the dating app to get it into, because she goes live on the dating app. And so these are the views that she was getting. 2-3 years ago, Kendra would go, she would get easy 50, 60, 70,000 views on one of these videos, especially if the title said "Brace Yourself." But I think over time, people just are not entertained by these videos anymore. I mean, if you really think about it, child, you can go to TikTok or Instagram and Facebook and be thoroughly entertained by the shenanigans that are on over there. Okay. You think it's trash? You said, Black and Bougie said, "Well, Kendra, maybe this will teach you to stop mammying for males that don't even like you." Exactly. Why do YouTube then if you have an app? It's called double dipping, Sky. She's going to make money on her app, and then she's going to bring, because obviously Kendra knows everybody is not paying to get on her dating app, right? But people enjoy, for the most part, like watching, they use the videos as a form of entertainment. So I'm gonna get paid on this dating app and go live on this dating app, and then I'm gonna get paid for that, and then I'm gonna take that same video, bring it over here on YouTube, and get paid again. I mean, she's not wrong for doing it, because it's her content. She can do whatever she wants to do with it. She's not wrong for doing it. I mean, get your money, sis. I'm not mad at her about that. I feel like people go into her show to get a little viral moment. Yeah, I mean that, and there are some people who thoroughly, obviously want to meet somebody, but a lot of those people just be on there for the shenanigans, like you said, for the viral moment. A lot of people are on there for the shenanigans. Okay, all right, y'all. Let's move on. Hey, Too Real, how are you this evening? So, y'all, let's move on to Olivia real quick. We left off on Olivia talking about her whole job search thing. And I don't want to go back to that conversation, because I mean, at this point, sis, if you're gonna get a job, get a job. If you're not gonna get a job, don't get a job. Like at this point, I don't even like who cares? You know, it's just funny to me that she needs so many people to help her be an adult. You know, even with the whole mama coming to town, like you needed your mom to come to town to get a car when she, in my opinion, already had the money. Now, is the car paid for in cash? Did she buy a cash car? Is she financing? Something in my spirit is telling me that Olivia is not financing. I think she more than likely got a car for cash. So if she got a car for cash, would she need to put it in her mom's name? Maybe so, because I think when you have back child support, you can't have a title in your name, because if you do, they'll take the child support. The state will take the title, right? The state will take the title if you have a title in your name. So it could have been where she bought a car for cash and put the title in her mother's name. That's a possibility. So therefore the state won't take it.
Hey, Lady K. Yes, then no, you went out for a voice, but you can see me. Is it glitchy? Yes, we can see you. And you guys can hear me, obviously.
Exactly, Wicked.
No, it keeps going out. People are dropping. I'm gonna try to come back. I don't know what's going on with this thing.
Yeah, Nina.
Not now.
Joey. I was going to call him Josh.
Okay, so it's clear. I'm gonna do one thing. Hold on. I'm gonna log out and I'm gonna come back in. Hold on, y'all. When you were on the phone, right before I started my live. Okay, let's see now. My car's not glitching anymore, y'all. Aren't you happy for me? My car was tripping. We're good now? Okay, good. Yay! But yeah, I got a car. I wish I could show you guys like the inside, but I can't. Not you. I'm saying the back, like the back of it. Hey y'all, how are you guys? Happy Friday. I need to put my thing in here.
That love girl.
Thank you, Blended.
That love girl said, "Who is this woman?" This
Thank
is
you,
Olivia
guys.
Lives
I know, I'm
Life.
so excited. I really like my car. What y'all doing? I'm at In-N-Out. Getting some In-N-Out for tonight. Oh, and then we gotta go to McDonald's because I gotta get the baby something. They can't eat this. Thank you, y'all. Babe, say hi. Say hi. Casper's here, y'all. Casper the friendly ghost.
Why is everybody babe? Wasn't disabled vet gamer babe? Wasn't he babe? Everybody to her is babe. When she was over there humping on the floor with Gerard a few months ago, he was babe too. Like, why does she call everybody babe? It's not a terms of endearment for her. It's so weird.
He's very friendly. Babe, say hi. What are you nervous about? Are you nervous or you don't want to say hi? Are you ashamed of me? No, you're gonna say hi. Say hi. Joey. Say hi. Oh my God, he's ashamed of me, y'all. They said hey and they put a Casper emoji. They said hey, Casper. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys the car though. Not him, not his side of the car, but my side of the car. I don't know how to turn the lights on. There should be a button to turn all these lights on. Look. Oh, you still can't see. It's so big though. It's perfect for me and my babies. Thank you, babe. They said, okay, Mr. Deep Voice. It's nice. Yeah, it is, you guys. I'm really happy. And Joey worked his magic, so he got me a good deal. Has anyone ever... Who the fuck is that? Who is that, y'all? This is his first time having In-N-Out. Let's see if he likes it. Thank you, y'all. What y'all doing on this Friday? Are y'all going out? Y'all getting drunk or what?
Hey, Ahada, how are
Oh,
you?
y'all been commenting. My bad. My bad, chat.
Into the chat.
Come on, Joey. We loyalty gang. Accept us. No, he wants to be funny. He's acting funny. He don't want to talk to you guys. Drunk in the house cooking stuffed shells.
It's definitely not his name, y'all.
Thank you.
It's like this girl can't even go to the... Think about it, y'all. This woman can't even go to the In-N-Out burger drive-thru line and order a sandwich without going live. If I was a man trying to entertain her, I would be thoroughly irritated with her. Like, you got this man sitting in the car with you, whoever this man is, this is the first time he's been in Texas with you. Why aren't you more consumed with having conversations with him than the internet? When I tell you this girl acts like she's about 13, almost 14 years old. What you say, baby? Now she'll leave Gerard alone. I mean, she ain't got no other choice to leave Gerard alone. Gerard ain't fooling with her, so she don't got any. She don't have any other choice.
Hey, friend. Happy Friday. Yes, I'm having my drink. Your drinky jank, girl. Y'all. I was fucked up last night. Like, literally, I knocked out. Like, I knocked out. It was bad. I drank way too much. Way too much. And I thought I was good, but damn, all that shit just caught up to me. Thank you. Yes, I got a vehicle, y'all. Who says vehicle? I got a car. No, I didn't get a van. Nah, I didn't go with the minivan, y'all. I was going to, but I didn't.
Do y'all hear the guy that's driving her car, striking up his lighter? Like, you just got this car and you about to let this man smoke in it. And I don't even know if this is a new car, but it's new to her. Okay? Child, she don't care.
Yes, boo. I knew you was. It's all good. We deserve it. Yeah. How did you guys know I was so drunk? Y'all knew? Were y'all on my TikTok live? Turning up for my baby daddy birthday. Oh, it's your baby daddy's birthday? How fun. Well, turn up, girl. Don't get too drunk like me. Don't do that. Thank you, chef. I appreciate it. I saw the TikTok. Girl, was I a hot mess? I need to look at the replay. Erykah Badu's daughter. I look like her? I don't know who that is. I have to look her up. Thank you, CC, for the super chat. I appreciate it. I look like her? I gotta look. Erykah Badu is gorgeous, so that must be a compliment. Baby mama back at it again. Who the f are you, Joe? You always come in here saying the most random shit. Thank you. Back at it again. Excuse me, sir. It was wild. My TikTok live? Oh my God, I gotta rewatch the replay. I gotta see. That's not good. Hi, Teresa. I wish I had a stand so I could put y'all. I guess I'm gonna be putting y'all like this now. TikTok was tea, girl. I think it was probably a hot mess because I don't remember it. If I don't remember it, it was a hot mess. I don't even remember Joey coming. I don't remember nothing. Hold on, y'all.
So how did Joey come? Did he catch an Uber to her house? Did her mom go pick him up? Hold on, y'all. I haven't seen this live, so.
Okay, y'all. Hey, Sadie. Hi, baby. Sadie. Hi, babe. But I just... Hold on, y'all.
Yeah, I know he flew in. How did he get from the airport to her house?
Hi. Thank you. Thank you. Can I have peppers and extra spread? What?
Yeah, Stella, I believe Stella's still there.
And peppers? Okay, thank you. Put the fries in the bag. Taste the fry right now.
Oh, no, she's driving, you guys. He's not driving. She's driving.
What'd you say? It's gonna be so good. I want you to see it. Here, I want to see your reaction.
He sounds sassy. Do y'all hear him? He sound real sassy. Did you just hear him say, girl? He sound real sassy.
No, just try them.
That just tastes fake.
Fake. They're like real potatoes for real.
Yeah.
You don't like them?
Nah, they alright though.
Right.
They alright. For anything alright when you're hungry.
For real. Laugh out loud, but I just watched because you could. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. Did I go on a rant about biracialness again, y'all? My bad. Somebody must have pissed me off in the chat. I remember that bitch. She came in there and she said something about my white mama, so I had to give it to her. My bad, y'all. You know I don't like that shit. Don't play about a shit. Yes, girl. Oh, I gotta rewatch my live. How embarrassing. I was probably going off. I totally forgot that shit. That is so funny.
But Olivia, she don't know nothing about cooking and
that's hilarious.
So they probably delicious.
Right now, there's 206 people in my chat, which is really not a lot, but I was gone. Why didn't y'all tell me? Oh my God, y'all should have been like, Liv, get off live. You're gone, girl. Damn, I didn't.
So wait, so she's driving. She doesn't have a tripod. She's driving. It's dark. You're looking down at your phone, and this man sitting next to you, not one time is he going to ask you to get off the live stream and pay attention to the road, because not only do you got your life in this car, you got mine too. He got to, because honey, the fact that she went live in the drive-thru, Instead of sitting there having a conversation with him, this can't be some man that she's intimate with. It just can't be, because you haven't seen this man in ages. So why wouldn't you enjoy this time with no kids? Because obviously the kids are not in the car. They probably at the house with Stella. Why wouldn't you sit and just enjoy this evening, Friday evening, with apparently or allegedly with the guy that you got a baby by? She is such a weirdo.
I didn't even think I was fucked up. That's the crazy part. I remember I kept thinking, I'm not even drunk right now. But I really was. Did I look drunk when you came?
No, I didn't tell until later on.
I tried. Lady K, you tried? That is so funny. I wanted to drink again tonight, but maybe I'll wait until tomorrow night. Because it's going to be a long weekend. AJ's out of school Friday. He was out of school today. And tell me why I showed up at the school, y'all, trying to drop his ass off. And school was out.
So you didn't know that your child's school was out Friday? How would you not know that? Don't you drop him off every day? Aren't there signs posted, if not on the window of the door or going into the building, where you sign him in? I'm sure teacher probably has said to you once or twice, there's no school Friday or Monday. It's you showing up to the school Friday to hurry up and get rid of AJ to find out the school was closed. This is the same way why one of the biggest reasons she lost custody of those kids, because back during the pandemic, they didn't go to school for like 70 something days. Not you showing up to the school and they were closed. When you picked them up from school Thursday, they didn't remind you that school would not be in session on Friday?
Oh, he was off today. He's going to be off Monday. Oh, shit. I have to go to Fuck.
Yeah, they do give a calendar for closed days.
Is it safe? Oh, is it date night? No. We did too much today. Like, literally. It was a lot. We've been up since earlier trying to get a car, so I got one. I'm so happy. You didn't want to hear nothing. I didn't want to hear nothing. Oh my God. My bad, y'all. My bad.
She can remember to take all those vitamins and ashwagandha, and you can remember to do all that, but you can't remember that your son didn't go to school Friday or Monday, and you literally had just picked him up from school Thursday evening. So between Thursday evening and Friday morning, hell, Stella didn't remind you that he didn't have school? I'm sure she knew.
Anyway, y'all, I love y'all. I'm gonna get off. Live. I'm driving. But I really wanted to stop the car and show y'all. But it's okay. You guys will see it. We'll do many lives in here. But I love y'all, and I'll talk to you.
It's her wanting to show us the car as if you've never had a car before. Like, girl, it's a car. Is it a 2025? Now, I can see if it was a 2025 or a 2026. Girl, is it a 2025? Yeah, I'm so going to show you my car. She's so childish. Olivia is so childish. All right, y'all. What you say? Her big face pisses you off. I bet Joey ain't put a dime towards her car. Of course he didn't. Child, she paid for his flight to get there. TMR, you did another live today, and she did another live today. So one more thing, you guys. Yeah, she is weird, Steve. One more thing, you guys. Tanae went live to give us, well, she didn't go live, excuse me. She did a video to give us an update on her twin pregnancy. And I believe what she said, if I remember correctly, I believe what she said in the video is that she's getting her tubes tied. Now, again, y'all, we're talking about Tanae from Life with Tanae. Y'all remember Tanae and Keontae? She's pregnant with twins. This is her 7th child. Okay, she has a set of triplet girls, 2 boys, and now she's pregnant with twin boys. Sis told us that she's getting her tubes tied, and all I was thinking was like, okay, girl. I mean,
Good idea. Yeah, you're about to have 7 kids and you're not even 30 years old. All under the age, 7 kids, all under the age of 8. Yeah, real good idea.
I'm like, girl. You said, I hope she moved into the 20. Oh, her vehicle, you hope the vehicle is at least in the 2020s? Oh, yeah, her tube's going to be removed. Okay. All right, y'all. You said, what'd you say? You forgot about Tanae?
Yeah, I haven't really been checking in on Tanae like that.
I haven't really been checking on Keontae either. I know Keontae got a job and he was vlogging at the job, and the people in the comments was like, Keontae, you haven't got enough of vlogging at the job. And I'm thinking to myself, no, y'all, he hasn't. Born a Honey said a few videos ago, she said she liked the car, but had to wait until her stepfather checked it out. He was going to help pay for it and wants to make sure it's good. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. She paid cash. It's a 2007. Oh, she has a 2007. She got a 2000. Wait, hold on.
Yolanda, Olivia paid cash for a 2007. Well, I mean, a 2007, you better pay cash for it. It's getting ready to be 2026. That car is almost 20 years old. What? A 2007 would be my second vehicle. Definitely not my only vehicle. Unless it's, you know, I'm no disrespect, because I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna be, I got a 2007. Oh, sis, okay, but I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about Olivia. 2007, and it's getting ready to be 2026. Like, yikes. Wasn't the Volvo, wasn't that a 2007 too? So what did she do with the Volvo? Did she trade that in? Now, a paid for car is a paid for car. Okay? Like, no shade, no tea. A paid for car is a paid for car. But a 2007, I hope she took it and got a diagnostic on it. But knowing Olivia, as long as it was cute to her, she just. I don't know what the Volvo was. A 2007, and it gets on DL. Every day, she just fails at making people jealous. Like, who is jealous? Yeah, no. I'm sorry, y'all. 2007 is going to be 2026. Girl, you could at least got a 2015. Who is this? Davey O'Hopper said 07. Okay, y'all messy. Our 06 at Ken up. We in need of help. Y'all, it's tight out here. Okay. I mean, it's gonna be even tighter, because what's the point of buying a 2007, which I'm just going to assume that's almost 20 years old, got at least 100,000 miles on it. I'm just going to assume that. Again, I don't know how many miles her car. 2000.
what do they say? Typically, you drive a car about 12,000 miles a year. And let's be honest, Olivia doesn't go anywhere. So if you take 12 times 19, 12 and 10 is 120,000. And now she's about to be commuting to work. No, I'm just saying, y'all, 2007, like, yikes. You got a 2012 and it has 82,000 miles on it. That's good. Not a 1987 station wagon. What'd you say? The car is almost old enough to drink. Woo, honey. That was funny. About 160,000 probably. You think so? 160? No, not 160,000 miles. Who is buying that? Oh, 160,000. You better be cash. Oh no, who's leasing something with 160,000? Shit. I wish I would. No, ma'am. That's crazy work. Like, why was it so hard to get a 2007? What did she get it up? What she look on Facebook Marketplace? Like, how did she? Let me shut up, y'all. How you have to have a cigarette lighter charge or something like that? How would you charge your phone? SC Johnson, I think you could give them adapters for their cigarette lighter. I think, child, I don't know. My vehicle has where you could take your, like, you know how you plug your phone, the box that you plug into the wall. My car has that. Like, you can not just you don't just take the USB cord, baby. You could take your whole box, your whole outlet, and plug it into my thing in the back. Child, I wouldn't know what to do if I got in the car. And I'd be like, wait, hold on, where's your USB outlet? Child, I would be in that car like I was a foreigner. I'd be like, wait, how you, what's going on here? I'd be like, you ain't no satellite radio up in here? Oh, okay. USB-C plug in my car. Yeah, baby, I would be so confused. You got 7 cars, Steve? I win, you guys, baby. I would be. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I would have got a 2007. If I had enough to get a 2007, how come she couldn't just go to, I don't know, at least 2015? That would only be 10 years old. Pearl said, I don't even got a car. No, I'm going to sit this one out. I have internet in my car. I don't know how you go without internet anymore. Yeah, I didn't opt to get the internet in my car. I paid close to $17,000 for 2018 Honda Cash. She definitely for sure has a 2008 with $5,000. I don't know. Elizabeth, cut it out. You think she paid about $4,000? I mean, $2,000. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what type. I don't know the make and model of her car. Well, let's just say this, y'all. Hopefully, she can get from Arlington to Dallas to pick up the kids without any hesitation. Olivia's just excited not to be in that jalopy anymore. So at this point, I mean, I guess we have to be excited for her. I just don't understand why she don't feel like she deserves a car at least 2015 or more. You know what I mean? Like she puts pride in, like she spends tons of money on makeup, but when it comes to something that you need, like a vehicle, sis always shortchanging herself. I don't understand that. You got all the stuff off the TikTok shop, but you won't, especially with her living in a city. And y'all, and I'm being serious with the fact that Olivia lives in a city where she has no help. She has no family. She don't have any friends. I mean, but Jen. But either way, she has no family, no friends. So why wouldn't you make sure, if anything, your car is A1 type? Because worst case scenario, at least you can get in that car and drive to wherever you need to go. You said she in there listening to tapes, not cassette tapes. She don't even groom her kids. I mean, she don't even buy her kids Jordans or Reeboks or Adidas. They get shoes from Walmart. And again, to me personally, I don't care if they are 3 and 1.5 years old. You can go, if you go spend $20 on a pair of Asics at Walmart, child, you could put another $20, maybe 30. I'm gonna just say anywhere from $20 to $30 and get them a nice pair of Adidas. On like, let's be honest, y'all, Foot Locker, Finish Line, all them shoe stores, they're always having sales. Always, especially for their shoe size. Yeah, the shoes are not costing $200-$300 for their shoe size. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Me personally, if I was her and I was a single mom with 2 small children that live with me, I don't have help from any of those children's dad. And I'm I'm independently living in this city, this big ass city, Dallas, Fort Worth, by myself with no help. The one thing that I would make sure, if I didn't make sure anything else, is we got a roof over our head, a decent roof over our head in a decent neighborhood, and I had a very reliable car. Now, I understand her not wanting to pay her car note, especially having to pay, you have an outstanding arrearage of $50,000 in child support. And then even although you have an arrearage, you still have a current child support order. So I get that. Like, minimize your bills. Like, because let's be honest, y'all, things are expensive. But my thing is, if you're just going to buy you another car, again, being a 2007, unless she bought that car off an independent person, an older woman whose husband passed away, and she had 2 cars sitting in the driveway, and the car got 60,000 miles on it. Okay, go ahead and ride that 2007, sis. But baby, if that car got anything over 100,000 miles, that 2007 was set right there. I would take my chances with a car with a warranty quicker than even with a car paid for cash. Yeah, granted, the car is for cash. You pay for it. You don't have to finance it. And if something goes wrong, then you can fix it. However, what happens when you don't have the money at the time that something goes wrong with the car? One thing's for sure, once you got a warranty on the car and you got a manufacturer warranty, something go wrong with that car, baby, you take it to the dealership. That's all I'm saying, I wouldn't be playing, especially being in a city where I ain't got no help. I agree, Tim, especially when they got all their business out here. I can't even get a pair of Nikes, no man. I don't know. Do she have full coverage insurance? On a 2007, do you get full coverage insurance? Would they let you have a full coverage insurance that a car is over 20-some years? That's almost 20 years old. Can you get full coverage insurance on a car that's 20 years old? I don't know. I mean, I guess you could. I don't never have an option. I always got to have full coverage because my car's, I'm financing my car. So I got to have full. I got no other choice. With the gap. You know what I mean? With the gap insurance. Oh, you say you can't? Oh, okay. I don't know. Well, one thing's for sure, if she got liability, she better hope she got uninsured motors on it. I don't know with little child. I don't know. Shit, I'm in the process of trading mine in and getting me another one. As we speak. So Insurance companies don't care as long as you have what the law allows. Okay. The baby daddy was talking about her bald spot. Oh. Um, whose bald spot? Kailani's bald spot? Ella said she might need car shield. Y'all are funny. Okay, I'll go in tomorrow, Steve. I gotta get my brakes done too. Where you going to get your brakes done on a Sunday? Melissa. You should have did that today, sis. They got places open on Sundays. You can go get your brakes done. I don't know. When it comes to maintenance on my vehicles, I typically do that either during the week or on a Saturday. I've never did that on a Sunday. Okay, you said I'm in Vegas. Everything is over. Oh, okay. All right, y'all. That's my time, honey. That is my reaction. So Olivia got her a car. Good for her. Peyton is blocking her Paypals. Too bad for them, but at the end of the day, you can block me from commenting, but I can still see. I don't know if you get blocked on Instagram, you can't see either, can you? It's people being upset that they got blocked. Like, who cares? Just go watch somebody else who hasn't blocked you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody blocked me, if one of these content, I'm gonna just use Keisha K. Lee for example. If Keisha K. Lee blocked me on Instagram, okay, girl, I'll just go watch somebody else. I'll just go follow somebody else. Like, I wouldn't be in my feelings because I got blocked. I just wouldn't. So Kendra G suing reaction channels, putting restraining orders out on them, and none of that worked. The man channel is still existing on YouTube. He got his videos back, and Kendra G is doing what? Still doing her dating show. Like, at the end of the day, sis, you can still do your dating show. Like, I just don't understand the confusion of the world. I really don't. You said I'll never get over Olivia squeezing in that Mercedes, honey. That's why I got a Honda. It's easy fix. Yeah, it is. Something like a Chevy Traverse. I believe she has extra seats. Who has a Chevy Traverse? No, she said she didn't. Oh, you mean she got an SUV? Yeah, she did. She did say she didn't get a minivan. I thought I heard her say she got a car. I don't know. I guess we'll find out here soon. Somebody said she got a 2007. I don't know what make and model, but apparently the year is 2007. So, I mean, at the end of the day, anything better than that car, that jalopy she was driving with no AC, transmission slipping, like all that going on. Anything better than what she was driving. So, as long as the transmission not slipping and sis got some AC, hell, she winning. And the roof of the cloth on the top of the hood or the roof of her car is not coming down, and she ain't got to use a credit card or a debit card or a little piece of plastic card to keep the roof in place. As long as she ain't got to do none of that, baby, she winning. You say you get blocked all the time. Girl, I don't care nothing about people blocking. Baby, okay. You act like you're literally the only person posting on social media. Block me. All right. I'll just go watch somebody else. And this time I'll just probably keep my opinions to myself. The roof was sitting on her head. Yeah, wicked. As long as the interior at the top of the roof of her car is not falling down, the transmission's not slipping, and the AC working, let's be honest, y'all, she winning. Regardless if it's a 2007 or a 1997, she winning. And that's all we can say. And one thing's for sure, two things for certain, at least for right now, we ain't got to help her pay no car note, okay? Whatever she got going on, we would just assume that Olivia would get somebody to help her. Her mama, Joey, whomever. I don't know. This Joey character, I don't know. That whole situation seemed, especially just 3 weeks ago, you was over there slurping on Disabled Vet Gamer Bay. Then you was over there gawking on Prison Bay. Now Joey in town. Is he aware of all these fluids she's been swapping with all these people? Child, a mess. I wouldn't dare put this on the internet, but to each his own. Oh, that's who you think it is? I don't know. He sounded real sassy to me. Okay. You said that's not him. He sound very sassy. You think this is gonna be a new storyline? It could be, Pearl. It could be. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. And Tim, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, honey. Remember, so what you love. Bye.